All right, right now you've got two choices. You can either passively wait for your urges to disappear and vanish, or you can actually destroy them, think through them correctly, and rewire your brain so you don't need to deal with these urges and this problem of looking at porn any longer. Now, where people are going wrong is they have all these different routes they're trying to take. They have the urge and they're going out and they're going for a walk and then going for a run and then meditating and then hitting the gym, then journaling, then calling a friend, then going online. How do I deal with this urge? They're hopeless. They don't know how to actually deal with these urges at all. And we don't want to be one of these guys, because what this ends up with people doing is going, right, I've got all this anxiety, I don't know what to do, and then they eventually go look at porn anyway, relapse, and they're just back in the cycle, going round in circles, trying to deal with this problem. They've got no idea what they're doing. So at the minute, it's a bit like you're driving, you got your direction. I want to quit porn, and that's great. It's awesome that you do want to quit porn, but it's like you've got 4 passengers telling you to go this way, and then another one's telling you go that way, and then you've got like 2 backseat drivers or 3 backseat drivers telling you go that way, then this way. Oh, it's so confusing, and inevitably you're going to get lost, you're going to get confused, you don't know where you're heading. So we need to solve this problem and actually think through this properly. So you need one clear, direct plan. You want to know when that craving comes up, I know what I'm going to do. Because if you don't know what to do when you have that craving, you're going to try and remove all the triggers. You're going to stay busy. You're going to stay distracted. And you're not actually going to be free from the porn addiction. You're just going to be temporarily keeping these streaks until your next relapse. It's not actually sustainable, and it's not changing the addictive neural pathways and leading you to a life of permanent mental freedom. What we need to do instead is think through the desire. So we need to have that thought, okay, I've got a craving right now. I can look at porn. And what I'm going to do in this moment is I'm going to make a conscious choice. I'm going to think through the consequences. Because how do I feel when I look at porn? How I feel is shame. I feel disgusted with myself. I feel upset, angry, alone, disconnected. I feel gross. I just don't feel like I am the man I want to be. I feel like I'm failing to live up to my potential. Write all of that stuff down. Think it through. How is looking at porn actually going to make you feel? How has it made you feel in the past? Why are you here watching this video? Really deep it. Get into it. Write it down. It will help you. And think through all of that when you have a craving. Now, we don't want to just focus on all the downsides of looking at porn, because there's a huge upside to choosing to willingly accept the temporary discomfort and actually rewiring the addictive neural pathways. So what are the benefits, right? For me, it's like confidence, feeling connected to people, peace of mind, feeling aware of the world, connected together, just feeling this vibrancy, this energy, and just wanting to go after my life and pursue my goals and make great things happen, be productive. So there's so many benefits as well. So think through all of that. If I willingly accept this temporary discomfort right now, what benefits am I going to experience? You got your remember letter, you got your benefits list. Make your choice. You can look at porn if you want to. If you want to experience the remember letter, you want to experience all the pain and shame and frustration, self-disgust, being stuck in this porn hell cycle forever, you can experience all of that if you want. But you got to think that through. If you think that through over and over and over, what's going to happen? You're going to rewire the addictive neural pathways. Eventually, you get to a position where you don't even crave porn, because you know fundamentally that causes all of these horrible things in my remember letter. That's what you want to do when you have a craving. Now, if you do want to book in a call with me, I can teach you the fundamentals of the Beyond Compulsion method. It goes along the lines of going beyond deprivation. This is really important, not talked about anywhere near enough. Essentially the concept that you can look at porn. Then we go beyond deception. So all the junky thinking that comes up, all the excuses and bullshit that the addicted part of the mind will create to try and keep you engaging in this compulsive behaviour. And then we'll go beyond indecision. We don't want any indecision at all. We create a very specific script to help people make a choice in those moments that you have the urge. Now, I'm not going to cover all of this in this one-on-one call, but I can share the fundamentals of this program with you, and it will be incredibly valuable. So yeah, take me up on my offer. There's a link in the description if you want to learn more, and I really do hope this video has helped you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Goodbye.